Hello and welcome everyone to Desolation and Salvation. In today's episode, Seeking Answers. As our wary heroes discover a snail as a librarian, little purple snail named Shelley, starving and asking for some lilac root. Our group adventures south to the obsidian ruins and picks some up, finding the ruins turning and forming into these massive monumental structures. The feeling and presence of something watching them, they could feel as they are running away. A booming sound ringing their ears, making it back in one piece. They give Shelley the root and in return hands Arl a book on various potions. And the page that was brought to his attention was one for dispelling magic. As the time moves on, we see that Thrain has been in the ballroom, looking out at the window, spending his time wondering what this all means with the feather in his hand and the symbol on his palm. We see Davis and Tara downstairs in the training room as he is dodging and weaving, actually, as the lightning breath fires across the room. And as he gets face first, ready to land the blow, the neck of the blue dragon lifts up out of his reach and then shoots a stream directly below him, pummeling him into the ground. And we see in the hallway the smoking body of Davis being dragged across the rug by Tara. In the outskirts by the docks, we see Gilligan and Gulith looking over the golden crowned ship and the smoking remains of what is left of the docks. Naomi practicing with her new blackened bow, stringing and firing with much more ease than any other weapon that she's had in this current state. We see Micah practicing his form, staying well disciplined. Looks at his hands as he can see the creases and aging that has gone about his body. And we see a golden orb. One that Naomi kept. Arl inspecting it for a bit. And find something. As it's loading up. In the library, we see that there are some herbalism, there's some beakers and some concoctions that are moving through tubes. Some of the materials that the slime Quella gave you in searching for some of these ingredients. During the time as it's brewing, you have the golden orb in your hands, Arl. Inspecting it, you find some information about it. It is known as a celestial puzzle sphere. A special item that celestial beings put items of importance in, and they're usually opened using non-magical methods.
Alright. I'll thank this line. Thank you, Claw. I'll let you know if there's anything else we need. You've been very helpful.
Wobble
And
wobble.
and then I'll just try to do you want to look at the sphere and see what I can figure out. Shelly, do you know anything about celestial puzzle spheres?
Nope.
Nothing in the library, huh?
Mm-mm.
That makes it all the more interesting. Your library has it. Lots of it, almost everything.
No, not everything. A lot of stuff was taken downstairs.
Do you think that there was something about celestial puzzle sphere before the people took stuff and burned it?
Maybe. Most likely. So many
That
things.
still makes me mad. I wasn't even here and I'm mad about it. Yeah, I'll see what I can do to see if I can manipulate it any kind of way.
Okay. Give me
Oh,
investigation.
is Lyra there?
Lyra has been going about and cleaning up the mansion a bit.
So I'll just say, Lyra, if I explode myself, go tell Micah and the others.
You see a hand give a thumbs up through the door and disappear.
Okay. Alright, so what check did you say?
Investigation.
Alright. That is dirty 20.
Okay. You see that it can easily spin around the top and the bottom part, but it doesn't come off no matter how many times you spin it. the inscriptions on it, there aren't any words or letters, but there are symbols of the sparkling night sky upon it. And a symbol of the moon in a big part of it.
Alright, so it has stars. So it's like from before.
Mm-hmm.
Shelly, do you have star maps?
Yep.
The book, you see the small little snail in the book slam shut, and a book falls down from the first shelf.
Yeah, at this point, Arl's just used to it, so he just kind of wanders over and picks it up.
It is a book that has star charts of when there were stars in the sky.
Alright, I want to try to compare the star charts to what's on here to see if there's a difference, there's a specific location that this is indicating, anything like that.
It, with some time, you can detect that it is a divine body. It forms a holy symbol, the star formation. A symbol of life. It is a circle in the oval shape. It looks kind of like a halo.
Interesting. This might be more Micah's area of expertise than mine. But life, symbols of life are better than symbols of death, so let's go with that.
Quite possibly. And as you say that, the liquid drips from the vial from the alchemy kit. And supposedly, one potion for dispelling magic has been created.
Well, I guess I should try it myself so I don't blow up anybody else. Problem is, I'm gonna go find Lyra. Try to find Lyra.
Lyra's sweeping in the second floor. You see Thrain in the ballroom.
Three. I made a potion of dispel magic. Possibly, Shelly and the books haven't steered me wrong yet, but I haven't given them enough time to yet. So what I'm saying is this might bring your beard back, and it might make things worse. I'm fine with being the guinea pig, but if you want to try the first one, I know you're kind of the one that doesn't like not having a beard, probably more than the rest of us don't, except for maybe Naomi.
No,
The point is, it's your choice.
I'm fine for now. Thank you. Anyway, Arl.
Eventually, I want to make enough of these for all of us. But somebody's got to be the big guinea pig, or else we could just hold off. I would be fine being the guinea pig. If it's just gonna regrow my teeth, but the problem is, it might get rid of Lyra. And that's not my decision to make.
I mean, not that I want anything bad to happen to any one of us. But to be fair, I think Naomi's the most important. I mean, she comes up to my kneecap. That's just not natural.
Is Naomi here in the room?
Around this time, I would say that Micah, you probably come through the main hall. Probably going to the second floor for the bath.
Mm.
And now you're probably done with the bow training. So let's just do this.
I can see things.
I won't leave you in the dark now.
I probably
As well, very nonchalantly, you see Tara dragging Davis's body up the stairs. He's still smoking a bit.
I'm gonna say again.
Tara nods. Continues dragging.
Does he need some help? I'll say in Draconic.
No, he just needs 8 hours of sleep.
I'm gonna say, did he do better this time?
Slightly.
Well, progress is made. Um. Just for my own recollection, everyone knows about the fiend chained up in that one room, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. I want to say, we're probably gonna have to make a decision what to do about that guy, to Micah. Like, sooner rather than later.
I agree. It seems like it's safe here, but we're not making any progress. Anything.
And outside just got a lot more interesting. Is that... I don't think that's the word I want, but...
Not wrong. Yeah, I think sooner rather than later we're going to have to venture out there. How has that bow been?
Has it been just kind of like your general...
It feels like your aim has been better than it has been in the past.
I mean, my aim's been pretty good, but like, I haven't seen or heard any wonky things while using it, right?
Nope.
I mean, nothing's happened so far.
Okay, just if anything feels weird,
You'll be the
speak up,
first to
right?
know.
Thank you. It's not that I don't trust you. It's a long way from home.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So,
So yeah.
what were y'all doing? I don't know what Davis is doing.
I mean, I was just, practicing now that I have like a somewhat effective bow again. So, do we, I was thinking it could possibly be pretty big gamble, but maybe we'll find out a little more about what the hell is going on and why there's a fiend chained up in the basement in that town. I mean, there has to be some sort of, you know, command center or something there, maybe.
That's it's a possibility. I don't feel right about letting it go. It's
Um,
not without knowing what's going to happen.
you see Stoneface is sitting on the in the doorframe of the ballroom, and he says, "El dominio es peligroso."
I wish I could understand what you were saying.
I mean, I, the player, know what he just said, but um, should I make a roll, some sort of roll to try and guess what he's saying?
Insight.
10.
You feel this uneasiness when you mention the demon in the basement.
Um,
And are
I-
we at a point where I would see Arl in the door frame?
Oh yes. Arl in the doorframe holding that golden orb. Also having the potion, a potion in hand as well.
Hello.
Ooh,
Hey.
what'd you make?
Supposedly it's a potion of dispel magic, but we haven't tested it yet. I would be fine with testing it myself, but I don't know what will happen to Lyra if I do that.
Gives a wave of the hand.
Is that a dismissive wave or an acceptance wave?
It was like a high wave.
Hello.
Does
And
he?
also, Micah, this orb is a celestial puzzle sphere. Have you heard of those?
I don't know. Have I heard of this?
Yes, you have. Some of the tales that you've been told by your 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 people, and even your communion with I'm forgetting the exact name, but
The name of the ancestor
yes, the
is Jamira.
Jamira. And some very important items, blessed things. Sometimes they use it for keeping a item of historical importance. There's also been sacred text and things of that nature that have been stored there. It is in some ways a mirror to the Infernal puzzle box, but different in many aspects of what it contains.
And I'll just tell Mike everything I found. It's a holy symbol of life, divine body. Checked it against the star charts. That's about as far as I got.
Heard of these, but I haven't seen one in person before.
And you would know the holy body and the sign of life is this circular form. Looks like an oval shape. Not like a full oval, but kind of like a it's a partial oval, I should say, kind of like a halo.
Okay.
Ellipses.
Mind if I mean, take a look at it?
Yeah, sure. That's why I brought it to you. You're more of holy life and divine stuff than I am.
All right.
You
Yep.
reach out for it. It's cool
Yes.
to the touch. Shines brightly. The surfaces are smooth, except for the intricate markings of the stars and the moon in the middle of the intricate design. It spins left and right from the bottom and top. It's strange. Feels like a part of Celestia.
I'll spend a little time just manipulating it. See if I feel like catch anywhere. Just trying the obvious things.
Okay.
If I hear anything when I'm moving it around.
Give me investigation with advantage.
Okay.
$22. And for you, as you see it and you spin it, seeing if it catches, you notice that there is these tiny little holes inside like where the groove, like where the scene, like the middle is. And as you keep spinning it around, you have a feeling that something needs to be either inserted or shined in there.
Size are the holes?
They are tiny, like pins.
Okay. Well, I will try out. Things do I have on me? Do I not have? They do have those. Okay. So I'll just taking a random thing out. I'll grab one of the pythons from my climber's kit
Uh-huh.
and cast light on it,
Okay.
and just move it around. Kind of thinking if there are holes, perhaps light needs to shine from the outside in, like a constellation.
And as you do that, the light shines this holy golden color going into the orb, and you see that the inside of it lighting up from all the different holes, making a multitude of these rays. You hear something, a mechanism.
Okay. Do I have to align it somehow? Like if I move it, see if the light shifts from any of the holes?
You move it around, and you notice that the bottom and the top half, they start to align properly, like the actual carvings of them, when you move it together, when you move them and properly form the celestial body. And you can feel it actually lift open properly. As it opens, you can see this soft, whitish glow of light filling the room. It is warm. It's comforting. And inside is a piece of soft paper.
Right. And I look at the paper and see what might be on it.
And as you look, Thrain, can you give me a insight check real quick?
Can sure should try. 18.
The feather that you had in your hands gives off that same warm feeling. And let's see here. It's in your journal now, Micah.
Okay.
And I'll just share it with everyone. Just giving you first peek.
Okay. The asterisks, like something has been removed.
Yes. It is just a blur mark. You can tell that that the writing in there was intentionally, possibly. It's interesting. But you can definitely make out the number of characters. And while I let you just process this, I will be right back.
Okay. That is 7 asterisks.
Yes, it is. I counted 2. Because then I started looking at all our names.
Also, how many gods that we know have 7 letters? The capitalization of father is making me think that it's a deity that they're referring to.
Yeah, maybe. Well, we do have a list of the gods still in the Shattered Lands, but I don't know if our characters would know for sure which ones they are.
I brain has no idea about gods, really.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. Just crafting all kinds of conspiracy theories.
Is the paper that Micah is holding, does it look like normal paper, or is there like a faint aura to it?
It is clearly magical. You can tell that it has the same glow, that white warm glow, and this holiness to it, this divine feeling. But you feel it more strongly from the paper.
I mean, everything about that's clearly magical, but do we think there's a benefit of recasting Detect Magic?
I don't know that it would tell us that much.
We're not in one of the
Fireplace rooms?
ruined rooms, the places that you can't cast magic, right?
Oh, warded places? No, this is you're able to. This is not warded.
I'll just go ahead and start it just in case it gives us any information.
Okay. the sound of footsteps coming up. You see Gilligan and Gulith coming up. Oi there.
Everything under control?
Yeah. Taking old Galley over here for sightseeing. It's all lost. Not a bit of wood left in the ship.
I mean, you had to think that you weren't gonna sail out here with that thing, especially docking it.
It was rough moments and wasn't sure, but there's a bit of goodish news.
What's that?
It can be possible to get that big old artifact running.
The Golden Crown chip?
Oh yeah, just a bit of spit shine and a lot of wood.
I don't think there's enough spit in the world.
We're gonna need to figure out something. Don't have another way off this island.
I'm guessing that it'll take a decent amount of time to get that thing working, and good old Gulith over there said he'd offer his assistance in rebuilding it. Oh, aye. Be worth quite a pretty penny once it's all done with.
You two are the experts on chips. I don't know if I can do anything to help, but I'll try. If you think I can.
If you can help, it would be great if you could get materials for ships. Wood, nails, rope. We're gonna need a lot of rope.
So pretty much everything to build a ship. We're just patching it up, though.
Exactly.
Do you guys see a lot of wood when you were out there? From what you told us, it was mostly rock.
Mostly rock and sand. I did see that the windmill up north might have some stuff there. Yeah, but, you know, shit's real fucked up. And not sure if some big, scary skeleton thing gonna show up, so.
Did you
Yeah, if we
saw
go
it?
out. Go ahead.
Are you just thinking of things that might happen, or did you see a big scary skeleton?
No. Seems like it's coast is clear. As long as you go out in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If we go out, we should definitely all go out together and early in the morning. Be back here long before dark.
That could be easier said than done.
At least start out with that as the goal, anyway.
Leaving in the early morning gives us the best chance to get back before dark.
I mean, yeah, it's true. Time's in our favor for that, but what if more fucking rocks come up out of the ground?
I'll have to deal with it as it comes.
Where would we start? Like, we're gonna go to the windmill and scavenge what we can, come back here, sleep another day, go out and scavenge again at a different location.
It's a start.
Yeah, quite possibly.
We're gonna be here a while. Alright.
This comes to
Yes.
worse. This house also made of wood.
Somehow
I
I
don't-
think the things in the house would not appreciate that or like it.
Right. That's why I say worst comes to worse. Let's not start there.
There's a lot of magic in this house that protects it.
Who knows if we do anything to the house, that thing in the room may be chained up in a way, but what if taking one of these boards somehow releases it?
Oh. Oh, gods.
We definitely started the windmill.
And I'll keep researching. See if Shelly has anything that could help us.
Right. So, who's going to be trying that first potion?
Yeah, that was the next question.
I'm
But
also
we do. Go ahead. I mean, I was just gonna say we have someone that's like 2.5, 3 feet tall with us.
I followed the instructions that Shelly gave me. I'm fairly sure that it'll do what it's supposed to do. But nobody's taken it yet, so there's that.
I've also been kind of a guinea pig for my own experiments for quite a while. It's not like it's a new thing. You could test it out.
Lyra, what would you think about me trying it? I want it just to give me my teeth back, but it could just make you disappear.
Lyra gives you a blank expression. Tongue hangs out a little bit.
That's not very helpful. Maybe. Did you want to try it, Micah? Or Naomi?
I haven't heard from you, Naomi. I mean, as I said, I'm going to be the tester. Is Kirsten's mic working?
Naomi?
Are you muted?
Mm. I think she said that you should try it.
Okay, let's give it a go then. I can go ahead and try out the potion.
Alright. It has this very potent smell of menthol. Stings the nose. Drink.
Menthol, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Misspoke.
I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink methanol.
I mean, it's probably not the worst you've had with all your experiments.
True. I also don't want to go blind. But yes.
Choke a little bit. And you see as your skin rejuvenate a bit. And the pains that you had originally, like some of the aches and stuff like that, are just gone now.
Okay. I think potion works fine.
Was the age the only effect the magic had on you?
I think that was it. Oh yeah. It still doesn't tell us whether it's gonna make Lyra go away or not.
Well, I'm fine
If it
staying with
shrinks me
Nudgy.
even more.
Ah, heard you there.
No.
Sorry. I had a mic issue.
No worries.
I said, what if it shrinks me more?
Oh no.
Well, it didn't make Micah older, so
Hmm?
Yet.
probably will work. But how long do I know how long till the next dose is gonna be ready?
You can make one more dose. And it should be ready in the next hour or so.
What more ingredients do you need? Because I know more than 2 of us were affected by this.
Yeah, what would I need to do to get more doses eventually? Is it just time, or do I need more ingredients?
You need ingredients. You need poison thorn. You need lavender. And some blueberries. And various other alchemical substances that range from about like 10 gold pieces. So some, for instance, like gold dust and other various things it lists off. But the main herbs are those, and plants.
I wouldn't suppose we would be able to find any of those nearby.
Gwillit shrugs in the corner.
If the gelatinous cube, whose name I can't pronounce,
Quella.
Bella comes back, I'll ask if there's any more of that available in the house.
That was all of it.
That was it. Okay. So we might be able to find more, but I think, Naomi, you should have the dose we have now. but I definitely want to make one for Thrain and our captain, because he's still a smudge.
And Stoneface, because I
Because we
keep
can't.
having to cast spells because no one can understand them.
Yeah, he really. We need to fix him.
See.
Yeah.
Like,
That
not being
means
able to
yeah.
understand that sucks. I don't even know what
You
to
know,
say.
do I have to make a roll to? Can I make another insight check to see if I can figure out that means yes?
You already
I-
know that means yes.
Yeah,
That
Yeah,
means yes.
yeah. I've written down. I'm writing down words that I know for sure that what they mean.
Me and his conversations have reverted to thumbs up and thumbs down. That's how we talk, and it's terrible.
We'll get him all.
So I guess the question is, do you still use it for Naomi or do you use it for Stoneface?
Because I mean, like, we have a severe communication problem between the rest of us and him. I think, it's more and more important we communicate than I be tall again, because I mean, I still have effective means to defend myself.
As long as that bow doesn't end up being more of a problem than a help.
I mean, I've been using it all afternoon. It's just, it seems to be fairly. It, it, it it's, I feel like I'm aiming better, but I mean, that's, I haven't noticed anything really out of whack. But like I told Micah, I'll make sure you guys are the first to know.
And
We'll have to head out to the lighthouse. Not sorry, not lighthouse. The windmill. We can look along the way and see if those components are anywhere to be found.
Yeah. And in the meantime, I'm going to keep studying. Maybe I can find an alternative way or something.
okay.
I'll head back to the library. You guys let me know when you're. I'll let you know when the potion's ready, and you guys let me know what you decide.
It already seems like the windmill is the place to go.
Yeah, but we want to go in the morning, right? So it's probably too late today.
Easily enough, we can speed things up, and everyone can get a long rest in, and you have the potion brewed up. Stoneface drinks it through the mask.
You okay, buddy? You good?
Thrain, can you hear me?
Sorry, it's been a while. Can you say that again?
Thrain, can you hear me?
I just give him a fucking hug.
uh,
Oh, thank gods and whoever. Oh my. I honestly thought I couldn't take another day, to be honest. I was struggling.
I could understand everyone, but no one could understand me. It was really confusing at first.
Be on our end.
Thank you very much, Aro.
I'm glad it can help you. Yeah, it's good to hear from you again. My list was yes, no, and green.
Wow. We got 2 legitimate answers and a color.
After the hug, you see Stoneface turn over to you, Micah.
Mm.
That sphere is... It has me puzzled. No pun intended.
Feel the same way. It seems like something important, but we don't have all of the pieces to understand it.
No, not at all. We'll find what we're looking for eventually. And I strongly distrust that thing locked up.
Understand that.
Only
So to
something.
get Star Nature to understand or to trust them.
It's not only that. It's also the fact that taking all that time to seal something like that, it would have to be a very powerful fiend. It wouldn't make sense if it was something unimportant, but that's what my gut tells me.
Yes, and the fact that it can't remember, it says it can't remember why or who, has me worried. Could easily be part of how it was imprisoned, that it can't remember these things, or it could be lying.
Either answer is not a great one.
No answer is given is a good one.
Alright. Well, no, not too much debating it now. I'm gonna get some rest for tomorrow morning.
Right. We probably all need to do that.
Yeah, I'm about to hit the kitchen, then hit the hay.
I'll join you, Gulith. That's all right.
Yeah, come down. Food's great. You hear him yelling from the first floor.
I will follow him.
Carefully taking your steps down, making sure you don't trip.
Always.
Lyra gets back to sweeping. Sweep.
I'll go back to the library. Ask Shelly, is there any more information you could find on oh, there's so many questions I have. The fiend that's downstairs, what we're supposed to do about it. If there's any more lavender anywhere.
Slowly, on the table, you see that Shelly is crawling over some of the books, and with an eye stalk touches the one that it's on, and crawls off the book.
Alright, I will read it.
And it is a it is one of the agricultural books, and the thorn, the poison thorn, the lavender, and blueberry are found in dense forest areas, which you have not seen any.
Okay. Alright, I'll just keep reading whatever I can till I'm too tired to read and then go to bed.
Okay. With Shelly's help, you will be able to get yourself a spell on your spell book, if you so wish.
What level should?
It can be anywhere from 3rd to 1st.
I have to ask, can I do Dispel Magic?
You sure can.
Alright.
And
Because that's,
and it
I
would
believe
make
the hurdle.
Yes, it is. And it would make sense.
So we can not have to deal with all the potion ingredients.
And if there's nothing else, we
I'll go to bed now.
roll over to the next day. The morning breaks through the clouds overhead, and on this day, on this glorious day, you set off towards the windmill.
Sure do.
Marking this off as the 10th day of Paltra.
I'd forgotten there was a calendar.
Yep.
And heading north towards the windmill, getting further up, you can see the old thing in the distance. What looks like a small settlement of shacks and buildings below it. The windmill turns slowly, counterclockwise. And even though it's the daytime, it still feels oppressive. And like it could turn night at any moment. You guys get a bad feeling about this? Because I fucking am.
I have a bad feeling about the moment we step foot on this place.
What he said.
Do we
This
feel any wind at all?
perception check.
You said it's moving counterclockwise, so I'm just curious if we feel any form of like actual wind. 23.
No.
I fucking hate this place. Right, so game plan, scavenge, wood, rope. What else do we need?
Davis carry all the rope, all the wood.
Nails.
Terry got nails.
I think
Think
that
we
should be
should-
reversed. Like Tara should be carrying the rope and wood. I mean, she got the talons for it. Nails in her talons sounds uncomfortable and very difficult to carry.
That's why Tara have Davis box. You see Davis box?
Nothing old yet.
It has a massive amount of halberds and empty crossbows sticking out of it on Tara's back.
Shit, we could just take that apart piece by piece. Crossbows could be kind of like hammered together with a nail or two.
That's Davis
Halberd.
weaponry.
Uh,
Davis
alright.
arsenal.
Ship made of
class report,
crossbows.
That's all I'm getting at. By the way, the windmill shouldn't be spinning at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, before we start just going to town on scavenging, maybe we should check through all the buildings and see if there aren't any surprises inside.
I agree
Yeah,
with
I don't
that.
think we should split up at all either. That could be really bad. Even if we are buddying system in it, it still could end bad.
Well, I'll start detect the ritual for detect magic. Go for 10 minutes while we're walking around. See what's going on around here.
Alright. I'd like a group investigation as you're checking the houses out.
Right.
Okay. Arl?
11.
11. So, for the most part, as you're searching the houses one by one, and you're seeing every, seeing the same trend, you notice that the doors are nowhere to be found. The hinges are still there. Inside, you find a few skeletal bodies without their skulls. Cobwebs on the ceilings and expired food that lays in the pantries. Among some of the items that you find, there are some more precious items. Naomi, you find a brooch that is worth 50 gold pieces.
You.
Micah, you find a silver mirror. It looks valuable, but you can tell it's not magical. It's around 30 gold pieces. Rain, you find something as you're all going through one of the last houses. You find that in a part of the cabinet that is out of view from anyone that's not really crouched down looking, a glint of what looks like gold. You grab it and see that it is a key of some sort. It has a symbol on it. The 3-pronged spade that you've seen a few times now.
That's not good.
Among the other things, you're able to find wood that has not rotted out, bits of metal and nails from parts of the boards that have been discarded, and double checking some of the skeleton bodies as David smashes them. No entities to be found in the houses. And you have found handfuls of wood and a small pile of nails. What do you do next?
Does my detect magic pick up anything?
You sense if there's any magic in the winds, in the houses. You don't detect anything magical from your point.
And from your description, sorry, I couldn't tell. Is it like the amount of supplies we found is not really that much?
It's not a whole lot. You see Davis like carrying a pile. Even Gulith mentions that's good, but we need a lot more where that came from, but I guess we're not in a hurry to fix up the boat.
Alright, fuck it, I'll say what we're all thinking. We have to go to the fucking window.
Yeah. I think we do.
Just looking at the windmill, would the wood of the windmill itself be useful?
Looking at the blades of it moving around, I would say that those massive wings, yeah, probably use all of them to push up the left side. Of course, we need to get it down and out, but I think it's doable.
I mean, I could cast Shatter on the bottom of it.
Break it into tiny little pieces, wouldn't you?
That's why I'm saying the bottom. Knock the bottom down, the top falls down. We could get it a lot easier. But the way this place is, doing something that destructive might have consequences.
Considering how far away we saw the windmill, I think something to notice. Shatter makes a loud noise, doesn't it?
And
Yep.
people can hear it up to 300 feet away.
Yeah.
Which is pretty far considering this island isn't that big.
Just offering it as a possibility. Looks like we're gonna have to go look at it first, though.
Let's at least see what's inside before we knock it over.
Does it look, as we walk up to it, does it look like it's pretty okay to stand, or does it look like it could fall over with a fairly stiff breeze?
Funny enough, it is kind of like lopsided a bit on the hill, and it feels like a good push in the right direction, and maybe a blast could knock it down. But it stays in place.
The door missing, just like all the houses around it.
Yes. Inside is dark. Those with dark vision can see that it goes further in, and there's a ladder that goes up. You can't see the back of the wall.
Do I still have
I'm gonna
detect magic
say.
up?
Oh,
Don't
sorry.
detect anything.
Let's see. I'm pretty light. Do you you guys want me to go up there and take a look?
Sure, but careful.
And I'm gonna carefully make my way up the ladder and keeping a eye out for anything the whole time.
Okay. The ladder. As you step inside, and it gets cold, Naomi. You climb the ladder. Step.
Sorry, before I'm gonna hand my token to Arl.
Okay. Step once, twice. You can see the little Naomi climbing up and disappear from out of view. The ladder goes up to close to the top, and you see a massive log in the middle that spins left and right, Naomi.
Like, is it vertical and spinning like long ways?
Yeah, it is. You can tell that it's what's holding the thing together.
And I'm just gonna be like regularly relaying to Arl what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I'll say it to everybody.
Is there anything other than the big log?
Perception check.
Nat 20 for 22.
Nice.
That's what I like to see.
I
And
need it.
as you do that,
Oh no.
you feel that cold breeze hit the back of your neck. And you know you're not alone in there.
Do I see anyone?
You feel danger immediately. You get advantage on your deck save.
Okay. Oh, thank God. 23.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Whew. Favorite? A fan favorite?
I'm sorry?
Oh, I like this song. I like this song.
Oh. I don't.
You hear the sound of wood shattering from inside the windmill, everyone else. Roll for initiative. As for you, Naomi,
Yes.
you see a massive hunk of sharp metal pierce it, and it is above your head as you instinctively ducked. And looking down at you is a figure in armor with the rattling skulls around the waist. This is a visual.
I.
Silent Hill bullshit.
That is some Bloodborne bullshit. And I'm gonna say, I found the skulls. um. And I'm gonna let them know that we gotta fight. Or I'll let Arl know that, I guess. Oh,
Yes.
shit, I forgot to.
Yeah, I'm relaying everything that Naomi says to everybody else.
Okay.
No, I got 6 initiative. The 11 was my investigation.
Oh, 6. Gotcha.
And I forgot to click my thing, so I'm not on the.
Click it
The
again,
little-
and then we can just change it. Okay. And there we go there. Boom. I'll just have these two roll. Alright. So. Up first, fittingly enough, Naomi.
Because I know the map's kind of blank. How much room do I have to move?
You have, in terms of room, you have about this much.
Okay.
And the
And-
height down, a drop, would be about 60 feet.
Okay. And where is the ladder in relation to me? Is it like this square just behind me, or?
Oh, no, it is right here.
Okay. I am going to use my cunning action to disengage.
Okay.
I am going to run away from him to the ladder, which is 15, 20 feet. And I'm going to take a shot at him with my longbow.
Okay, roll that. Alright, that hits.
For 8 piercing.
The shot goes into the chest of it.
And then I'm going to use however much of my movement I can to move as far down the ladder, or the rest of the 10 feet of movement to start going down the ladder.
You quickly start to hurry up and crawl down. You are, unfortunately, because of your stature, it is hard to move on the ladder. Move down. So you're about 5 feet. So you're just like close to like the edge, like you can still see him, see the figure.
Okay.
Micah.
Yeah. Well, we need to do something about this. I heard smashing wood. So the box that's up there is like the dimensions of the mill.
It's the dimensions of like the top portion of it. Yeah, yeah. So that's the ladder.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is not in view. I am going to, let's see, that'd be 30. Wow. I guess I will dash there so that I am the bottom of the ladder.
Yeah, you make it to the bottom of the ladder. You have enough vision. You would see that Naomi's like at the very top of it.
Okay. Yeah, yelling up. What's going? Be here. Also, bonus action for Rite of the Storm
Okay.
with the bow.
Sounds good.
Oh god. Here we go. My 2 damage. That's my turn.
Coming front and center, um, as you hear metal clanking on the wood in front of you, Naomi,
Mm-hmm.
you see the large metal lance that's this creature's arm pierce out at you
Oh crap.
for 22 to hit.
Oh, hang on. I am 22. You say? Wait. Hang on. Can't math. No, that's not enough. Okay, I am going to use my reaction to cast Silvery Barbs to give him
Disadvantage or the
to
reroll it?
disadvantage. Yeah, he must reroll, and basically it's disadvantage. And then I'm gonna point down at Micah, and you have advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within the next minute.
Cool.
Unfortunately, as he cast it on this creature, it's unfazed as it continues with the 22 to hit, and stabs into your arm that's holding onto the left part of the ladder.
Ah.
It's painful. You take 7 piercing damage, and your arm is held in place by the lance.
Oh,
I'm gonna lose my arm?
so much for being an archer.
Son of a
You got
bitch.
other career paths?
Oh, and Crane, you're up.
Shit, yeah. Alright, hearing that there's a fight for sure, he's going to use all his movement to get where he needs to be. So. Dash. It's there. Let's see here. No point using any of that. Nope. Nope. Okay, yep, that's pretty much my turn.
Arl.
I think all I can do is also just move and dash to get to the bottom of the ladder.
Okay.
And I'll just focus on Naomi in case she starts to fall, to cast Feather Fall.
Unfortunately, that does take an action to hold an reaction.
Oh, well, Feather Fall's a reaction, so I could.
True.
I'm
Yeah.
just looking at her.
Right. Davis hops on Terra, and you hear the beating of the wings.
Smite the evil!
Flies up 40 feet as he's flying in the windmill, because that's a smart idea.
Oh, yeah, awesome. Kid needs to be supervised like 24/7.
And doing it because everyone else is doing it, Gulith is running towards the ladder. Naomi,
Yes.
there is a sharp metal thing in your arm right now. You can give me a strength saving throw to push it out with disadvantage.
Oh, with disadvantage. Okay. Well,
And it's very difficult considering that you're halfway on a ladder, your arm is being impaled, and you're 2 feet tall. It's not great. You can give me a... You can do an attack roll if you wish.
like, because he's 10 feet away, right?
That's actually true.
Or
Yes.
it's 10 feet away. So I'd either have to chuck something at him or like hold the longbow with like my impaled arm. Can I am Is there any water around? Like standing water?
Not in this windmill.
Alright, so can I move? I can't move at all?
No, not in this position.
Alright, I'm gonna try Toll the Dead on him.
Okay. That is a wisdom save?
Yes, DC 13.
Okay. Got a 15.
Damn it. You know what? I'm gonna cast as my bonus action. I'm gonna use. Can I use Hex on him or?
Yeah, because you use a cantrip, so you can do a bonus action spell.
Okay, I'm gonna use Hex on him.
Wait, Colin. The ability? Strength, Dex, Con, Int, Wiz.
Con.
Alright. Micah, you're up.
All right. Do I have line of sight on this horrible thing from down here?
You see the piece of metal that is pinning Naomi.
Okay.
No, never mind.
Then I think I made a bad decision with the right I chose. Yeah, can't really do any attacks from here. I guess I will try to start going up the ladder, try to help Naomi.
Okay.
I think you said it was 60 feet though, so I
It's-
don't think I can make it.
It would take your whole dash action. You would be making it up there, and you would see this thing in full view. This weird black twisted armor. Its right arm is this whole jagged metal spear, and it has a bunch of skulls around its waist.
It's ugly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah. My action to get up to the top of the ladder.
Okay. Stoneface just follows suit, getting behind you, Micah. It looks at you, Micah. Looks at Naomi. Pulls the spear out. And thrusts it again at Naomi in front of you.
Ah, it's sadistic. Okay. Ah. Yeah, 16 hits.
Do you have...
Oh, no, cause I use my so
You use that...
I'm gonna use shield.
Shield works. It bounces off of this invisible force. A little disappointed as we move to Thrain.
Okay. So 60 feet above me is where the action's at, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Is there any way at the bottom that I can position myself to get somewhat of an angle to see this thing that was whatever's trying to hurt my party members?
You can... The boards are like spaces in between them, so you see bits and pieces of what's happening. It would be hard to get a proper shot off, or like you can see where the figure's at, but they would have 3/4 cover from this angle.
Okay.
It's possible, but it's would be very difficult.
Highly improbable.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can't just pile up on the fucking ladders. That's not gonna happen. So, yeah, I'll give it a shot. So I'm gonna take one of the spears I got from
The training ground?
no, these are the shitty ones.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't bother taking anything from the training ground since I didn't think about it. So I'm just gonna get. Good thing everything I grabbed was throwable. I'm gonna just grab a crappy ass spear that I got from there and try my hand at hitting this creature.
Go for it.
It should work. 20.
A 20. Oh my
Third.
god. You were so close.
Son of a bitch. Oh.
You see the thing like pierce into the wood, and Micah and Stoneface see it as it had to move out of the way a bit as a spear just popped out of the ground and almost hit this thing in the leg.
Bastard. That's my turn since I don't want to do anything else right now.
Okay. Arl.
Alright, so I can kind of see underneath the wood, like where this thing is.
Yes. Again, it's you would have to weave it in there, like it's going to be hard, but it's doable.
Well, wouldn't be hard, but there's other problems. No, I'm just gonna try to climb the ladder with just my movement and then Misty step up.
Okay.
So that should still give me an action.
You move up there, you have your action. You appear next to Naomi.
Alright, the Misty step's the bonus action, so I will do Acid Splash, which is a cantrip.
What kind of save
Dex
is that?
save. It's a dex save of 13.
You land it as it splashes all over the figure. Roll that damage.
5.
The metal spear you see is getting deformed. No longer has its points. It has all these holes and marks on it. It shifts unnaturally over towards you, Arl. It's a conga line in here. Fake Arl Lyra is actually on the stairs at the moment. Davis lands on the balcony, and I had to roll something. Okay. The boards hold stable from that landing. As the top kind of shifts and waves a bit.
Davis? Blast!
And 2 shots go off. And triumphantly, as Davis lands on the top of the platform, 2 beams go out, smashing the head and the chest of this thing, and you see it disperse.
Davis is the best! We beat the evil!
That was really good.
That was really good.
Get up to the top level. Gonna clear the stairway.
I probably, now that I have people around me, I'm probably gonna get off the ladder. Unless we're still in turn.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Stoneface will give you 14 points of healing.
Yay. Thank you. Because it came from above me. Is there like, if I look up, is there another room, or is that just like the roof?
That is the roof.
Really?
Yeah.
How
I'm
high
gonna.
up is it?
It is 15 feet high.
The thing was pretty big, wasn't it?
It was about 7 feet tall.
And it had a giant
Metal spear.
metal lance thing.
yeah.
Like, I would probably make a comment that's strange that we didn't notice it at all on our way up here.
Hmm.
Yeah, a lot of things are strange about this place.
Is there a way to see up to the roof? Like, is the ceiling
The ceiling's kind of closed,
hole
but
in it?
if with some fine acrobatics, you could get yourself onto the roof. If you would like to try that.
Well, I was thinking if I could see it even a little bit, I'd try to Misty Step up there again.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, I know I'm going through spell slots, but
You misty step.
yeah, I'll go ahead and do that just to see what's up there.
Okay. So first, it's kind of unstable, and you can really feel the wind up here blowing. You're about
Do I
like
see?
80 feet up high right now.
Do I see anything else moving or dangerous or anything like that?
Perception check.
Nope, that's just a 4.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary, more than usual.
And does it seem like, from where I'm standing, is there anywhere that somebody that size could have hid that nobody from the ground would be able to see?
No, you. It's hard to imagine that that thing was hiding up on the roof here and then dropped down.
All right. I'll just
And you did say that when Davis hit it, it dispersed, right?
Yes. Um.
I
Yes.
I'm gonna I'm gonna say and I'm gonna call up to Arl and say, this doesn't seem like a real good idea to stick around in here. I say we head back down, and I'm gonna look down the ladder to make sure there's nothing down there before I start climbing down.
Perception check.
That is a 14.
You see something down there.
What?
At first, you see the glint of something blue, a blur, and then coming the vision, it's Gulith. What are you staring at?
Nothing. Nothing, Gulith. And I'm gonna climb down.
We're getting the windmill.
We're gonna get out of the windmill.
I'm kind of curious about the machinery because windmills don't normally spin without wind. Um, can I take a look and see what might be going on with this thing?
Yes. Investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
17. You
17.
look and you see that the vertical, kind of the horizontal log that spins and rotates, there is this gear that is below it that moves in a circular pattern. And below it, you see a bowl. And it's spinning. It almost looks like it's churning something. Moving something. Do you look closer? I should say.
I hate to say it, but yes, I'd like to look at what's in the bowl.
You look inside. You see fine white powder.
Does it look like it might be bone, perhaps?
Medicine check with advantage.
He's really deep diving into Skyrim now.
Guess.
Oh man. Wow, you critted on it.
Not only do you know that this is bones, that these are particularly the skulls of a human, you also know, Micah, that this process is very intricate, and it looks like this thing has been mixing these bones into a fine dust with something else in it, almost like some kind of seasoning. Looks like flour.
Guys, looks like somebody has been mixing bones with food. Somebody is eating people, eating human bones.
We smite the evil windmill.
Right, so fuck this place and let's just get what we need, and if we destroy this place in the process, I'm cool with that. Anybody else
Yeah, I
okay with
think we
that?
need to do that.
I think that is a proper course of action.
I'm gonna start using my pickaxe as like a crowbar to get planks of wood.
Davis is going to assist you in ripping off planks of wood as well.
Are we still against the shatter noise?
Oh,
I can't really do things in little bits. I really just like fire and shatter.
Would get things done more quickly.
Arl,
Before I come, yes,
you're still on the roof, correct?
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Before I get down to the roof, I do want to look out as far as I can to see if there's anybody else that might be notified by a bunch of noise.
You would hear the sound of rocks and other things in a faint distance, Arl. And for everyone else, you don't really hear it. But for you, Arlie, you see something in the far distance moving and forming. And what you can see are large spires in the distance.
There's big spire rock things moving out there.
Fuck again.
Yeah, we
I'll
might not
pop my
have a
head-
lot of time.
I'm gonna pop my head out the front of the windmill to see if it's the same shit that we dealt with last time.
And you look outside. And oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, here they come.
Forming in the distance, you can see that they reach very high, farther up than the windmill. And this is like like there is like dark clouds overhead that are passing in that side. Thrain, give me a perception check. On top of that,
9.
yeah, that's real great. It's fantastic.
Whatever the hell we're doing, we need to do it like ×2 faster and get the hell out and back to that mansion.
Well, if everybody wants to get out of the windmill, they can knock it down. We'll alert everyone in the island, but we can do it.
Someone's
Like,
coming here to get this. They're gonna know anyway.
Well, if we run into anyone else on the island, we know who the fuck's doing it. Because right now, it's just been us.
Alright. So I'm gonna get down, wait till everybody's out of the windmill, and cast Shatter on the bottom of it.
As it crashes and falls to the ground. The sound echoes out, only to be drowned out by the sound of the spires behind you. Crows in the
Alright,
distance can
everyone
see
grab
flying.
what is right.
In large flocks overhead of you. Davis works hard on getting one of the large blades that's still intact.
I'll help whoever's grabbing other blades. Just grab as much wood as I can and head back towards the mansion.
I'll try.
No.
Group athletics.
Oh. Athletics.
Oh.
Hey.
Because Stoneface healed me, my arm's no longer fucked up, right?
Yep. You did notice that he had to pump in more healing than he thought he had to for you.
Oh, Naomi, I don't have a lot of spell slots left, but I could try casting Dispel Magic on you to get your size back.
Later,
That-
later. We need to get
that
the
can
fuck
wait.
out now.
That can wait
Well,
till we get.
I'm just thinking it might help you be able to carry wood and run faster and not have to
You see Naomi like struggling with like a single plank.
Just climb on my shoulders and ride.
Give her the nails.
Tara tosses you a bunch of nails.
I'll take some cloth and rope and stuff and make a little sack for them and shove them in my bag.
Be careful not to. Be careful not to fall with that. That's 3d4 piercing damage.
That was in Draconic, so I didn't hear it, right?
Yeah, Micah and Harl heard it.
I'm gonna say in Draconic, I'm not casting Dispel Magic on you.
The meta's too real.
What is a D4?
And as you haul ass out of there, I have to roll for one Davis. And thankfully for Davis, as he is actually somehow able to carry half of the like one of the windmill blades, even though it's extremely huge. He's doing half the work right now as he's lifting it and running. This is good exercise. And in the distance, we see a lone figure just standing on the hillside. As the sky gets darker, out of breath and exhausted, you make it to the front of the mansion. Somehow, gathering a massive amount of wood.
All right, the beginning of the plan worked.
Davis, good exercise. He face plants.
Okay, I don't think it's becoming coincidence that wherever we go, that shit follows us.
Yeah, especially now that we've made a big mark on the landscape, should expect things to be waiting for us.
It seems like any time it gets dark, those rocks show up. Also, lots of bad things happen.
Um,
Then how the hell are we supposed to repair a boat?
Really fast.
carefully.
Only in the daytime.
work for 6 hours and then come back here and then wait
Well,
and just. I mean that's gonna take us a long time.
I mean,
You got any better ideas?
we haven't found what we're looking for, have we?
I don't think so.
I don't. Found clues about it, but there's a lot more here.
So, whoever is controlling this place can raise the dead, has whatever the hell that was that can sick on us, and can basically make it dark at will.
We know that something is controlling when it gets dark.
Anyone can give me a nature check if they wish.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Why not?
I mean, I can try.
The
Oh
what?
yeah.
Nope. 6.
Does this nature check have to do with fiends, fae, or undead?
No.
The blood hunter's favorite question.
I have to ask.
I know,
No,
trust
19.
Um, so funny enough, Naomi,
Yeah?
you are absolutely convinced that there is some Belvery going on here with the weather. Micah, you are not convinced that there's Delvery going on with the weather.
I guess we'll have to agree to disagree.
Well, listen, I know we have a lot of bridges to cross when we get to them, but I would like some form of plan before getting to said bridges. What the fuck are we gonna do when we have to like go further out? Where like we just can't run back to the safety of this building. Because eventually we're gonna have to go out further.
That is true.
Carl, do you have anything that could like protect us or I don't know, give us shelter?
Okay.
I don't know what any of that means, but okay. Well, I don't know how
Hold on.
doing tricks with ropes help, but okay.
It's an extra dimensional space that we can hang out in, but it only lasts an hour.
Something about something lasting an hour. Okay. That's not long enough.
She
once
she
we
can
leave
cast a
this building.
spell that can put us in a protective and interdimensional pocket for an hour. I think that's what she said.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be safe for us for an hour, and I can do it a couple times a day, but not a lot.
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. I mean, an hour's nice, but
It
We're
would give
gonna
us
be-
a chance to rest.
If we can see danger a long way off, we could hide. Hope that it goes away.
Yeah, but it seems to follow us. That's the problem.
Yeah. Huh?
The fuck was that?
A red aura swirls next to you, Thrain. A red hand.
The fuck no. No.
What the fuck
I'm
is
not
that?
doing this.
The hand turns to you, Thrain. And simply moves ethereally through the air. Past the door.
Why go past that door? No. Okay.
I'm gonna follow it.
You
Okay.
you lower the lever.
Yes.
What?
All he's thinking is don't go through the second door. Don't go through the second door.
Going around to the right. Stoneface gives you a look, Micah, of like, seriously, we're doing this?
Can we afford not to see what it's doing?
Spike the evil!
The arm passes through a stone door with the look of a crypt on it.
Well, I guess this is one spot we never fucking looked at in this place. Is there a handle or anything that indicates that we can open this door?
It is flat.
I'm gonna start trying pushing on it. Do you need like an athletics check?
Yes. Give it to me. Yeah. That...
6.
Like you're doing the running man.
Yeah. You're like, I got this. I hear it.
Just your feet.
It's your feet scraping against the floor.
Okay, so I'm a dwarf that has stone cutting and masonry tools. Is there any way I can figure out, like, if this is a trick stone door? Like, if it slides up or down or to the side, or if there's, like, secret button in the stone or some shit?
You can give me that history check with advantage and your proficiency.
Okay, so this is gonna be 6 to the roll. Total.
Okay. You got 6 in total?
No, the total. What? No, that's such bullshit. That is a 18 on that die that I am looking at, you piece of shit. So 11, I guess.
11. Okay. You
Fuck you, D&D Beyond.
you go towards the door and you see that it does give some resistance to you pushing it. But with enough force, you can open it. Athletics.
Can I open it? Jesus.
You can open it, Thrain. Everything in your body, like, you know that you're physically strong enough, but you feel like mentally there's something that you might not want to see here past this door. And I will leave the option up to you. Do you wish to know what's on the other side?
He just takes a step back from the door. Okay, there's something I gotta tell everybody since we're fucking here already. Like some big powwow. And we're all wondering what the hell that was, including me. I've never had a spectral hand form next to me. Really? This place has an effect on me, and I don't know what it is.
This wasn't the first thing that's happened to you here.
Well, there was ballroom where I passed out, and you and Naomi carried me back to where we slept. After that, though, everybody went their ways, and I kind of just sat in front of that door, contemplating going back in. Stoneface ran into me, and we had a air quotations conversation, very one-sided. And I went back into the room. I asked him to just keep an eye on me. If anything happens, get me the hell out of there. So that's why I stayed at the door. I walked in, tried to get a lay of the place, turning levers, knobs, all types of things. There was a song that played. I didn't pass out this time. I cried. I don't know why.
The song sound familiar?
No, not at all. I mean, maybe when I was a kid, I'm not entirely sure. I don't really remember much about Winterfall Wharf, but I mean, no, like, the song, melody, everything. It wasn't me crying, which was weird. It's the only way I can like describe it. Have you ever felt sad for someone else and it's kind of affected you?
Think
Sure.
so.
I mean, that's the best way I can describe what happened to me. I mean, I don't know the song. I mean, hell, I barely listen to music. Most time the music I listen to is in a tavern, and that's when people are fighting. Until we got the Scully, and if you call that music. But no, I just, in that room with the gym being a certain color and playing a song, it seems to have an effect on me, and I don't know what it means. There is one color that I haven't tried to listen to while the song has been played.
Whatever it is, I'm sure there's a reason behind it.
I thought, well, didn't. I mean, the only thing behind the mansion was the cemetery, so. I haven't seen another door, so this must be the way to that.
Yeah, when I was crying, something compelled me to walk towards the window overlooking the cemetery, and it just felt worse. Felt sadder, devastated. Couldn't stop crying until the song ended. I don't know what's gonna happen if we go through that door, but I have a feeling it's gonna happen to me.
If you do wish to go through there, Thrain, I will have your back.
Alright, if I lose my mind, just make it. Kill me quick. Please, and thank you, I guess.
It's not going to come to that. Whatever it is, we'll help you.
And as everyone kind of gathers up, and Thrain, you're by the door, Stoneface is next to you.
I pushed open it.
And as you push, we will take a short break.
Cliffhangers, I fucking hate cliffhangers.
I'm going to be right back.
Alright, I'm back.
So what is behind mystery door?
What is it? Oh, what is it?
Well, it's a cemetery of some type.
Mm-hmm. Who is in the cemetery?
I would like something a little ridiculous from all of you.
Cool.
Hmm?
So could I get everyone to roll me a D37. My God.
Roll 37. Is that how I do that?
Backslash. Yes, I believe.
Does it backslash roll 37 or backslash D37?
Should work. What I
Oh,
did in Discord.
Okay.
perfect. I'll ask Jason later to roll it as well.
This is gonna be.
Oh,
Wow, Arl, stealing my thunder.
No, that's wrong. I did it wrong. I think.
No, you got a 37. You got the max.
Oh my.
Me and Mike are tied.
Oh my God. Wait a minute.
I don't think that's right. I don't. I think it just rolled it wrong.
No, you rolled a 37 on a D37.
looks correct to me.
Yeah.
What? Wait. What are we doing? Sorry.
Roll a D37.
That exists.
On Micah
On
put
roll
it on
20, you can.
On roll 20 you can, yes.
Yeah, I put in Discord. You should be able to copy and paste.
Paste into the
Put
chat.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Why do we need to roll a D37?
I don't know, but
We don't
got
know.
max number and 2 ties. How are you? Wow. Like, increments of 8 almost here, folks. Oh, way to go. Be the oddball, Nick.
I know. I had to ruin it. Alright.
It does go to 30.
Okay. Are we ready to begin?
Sure.
Okay.
And the doors open up. Thrain and Naomi. It's cold. You can see your breath as you push open the door. It's snowing.
Remembering the unusual cold from the windmill, I'm immediately gonna look up.
You see snowflakes dropping below.
But I don't see Cenobite looking thing with a lance.
No, you don't. The spectral hand moves ethereally through the graveyard. Thrain, you take your steps in and look around.
We can all agree before we opened this door it was not snowing out, right?
Yes, it wasn't.
I'm gonna shake my head.
Alright, just wanted to double check. I don't know shit about magic. Okay.
As
Steps into graveyard.
you step inside and you wander around, Thrain, Micah, Stoneface, and all. Thrain and Micah, you come across a grave and you see a name catch your eyes. On the tombstone, it says Gulith Lobstrack.
Oh, I'm so killing that son of a bitch.
Naomi, as you wander around the graveyard, you see a tombstone named Rax.
Do I know who that is?
Arl, you wander around and you see a tiny gravestone in the corner. It says Meep on it.
Neat.
Meep.
Okay. I don't think that sounds familiar.
Stoneface wanders around and sees a gravestone. It says Thaxel on it. And as the hand moves to a gravestone Thrain and stays there, and you go over, there is a single candle lit on it. And you look at the name.
This is the only grave that we've seen a lit candle on. Correct?
Correct.
Hey, that's not weird at all.
And it says Thrain Stoneheart.
Mm-hmm. Well, shit, that kind of puts a damper on me trying to beat the shit out of Gulith, but I thought that was just some guy imposter. I'm dead.
I mean, not necessarily. It's just the writing on a stone. It doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Micah, choose a number between 1 through 37 because of the duplicate.
Oh, 19.
It's very fitting. You turn to another gravestone down here, and you see the name Corvo.
Huh. Don't think this means that you're dead. This one says Corvo. I don't know. I hope he's alive. But I know for certain he wouldn't be buried here.
Then why the fuck is our names, at least mine, Golith, dude that you guys ran into when we split, people we know and have met, their names are on tombstones here at this island. I've never even been near this island.
You should consider we aren't really seeing what's here. Some kind of illusion, maybe.
Take my pickaxe and tap the tombstone with my name on it. Does it make the sound of stone meeting metal?
Investigation check.
Whale.
Seems pretty real to you.
That's hitting something. There's purchase.
Did I just start trying to read all the names?
You get one more number. Arl.
I'll just do whichever one's closest.
Okay,
36.
36. It is a very grandeur and long name. It says Lord Infernal, the Blazing Doom.
They're just gravestones out here.
It's just gravestones.
A question. Are they typical gravestones where the tombstone would be at the head of where the body would be? And are they evenly spaced out? Or are these headstones just jumbled all around with no rhyme or reason?
They are jumbled all around, but no rhyme or reason. It looks like the map. It's a mess. And
Supposed to start digging.
as Thrain, you start digging, the snow gets colder as it starts to fall heavily, covering the names and the tombstones entirely. Everyone here, if you continue to stay in here, will get buried in snow at the rate in which the snow is falling.
What the room that almost squished us, what did we get out of it again?
A orb and a sword and a cloak. Oh, actually a sword handle.
Yeah. Which Micah has determined that it's potentially a key, maybe, or something gets inserted into the handle.
Right.
Do any of these gravestones have like some sort of sword figure carved into them?
Perception check with disadvantage. As the snow is rapidly falling and obscuring your vision.
Thick.
You don't see a slot or anything like that. You're getting like buried in it. It's neck high now for you.
I'm gonna throw the cloak over me to try and preserve some body heat and take my I guess. Yeah, sure, I could turn a crowbar into a makeshift shovel and start trying to shovel my way back to the door.
Okay. Thrain, you keep digging?
I mean, until it gets to the point where it's like upper chest, like not above his shoulders, but like pectoral region. Yeah.
Okay. Micah, what do you do?
I'm heading back in. We're not going to be able to accomplish anything else out here right now.
You.
Can I try?
Yes.
I was just gonna say, can I try to create a bonfire by Thrain? Not right on him, but by him.
It
So that
immediately gets extinguished.
okay. I just wanted to see what would happen. I figured that would happen.
Micah, you rush over. You see Naomi forging a pathway towards the door, and the door's shut.
Can I try to open the door?
Athletics.
Oh boy.
I would say I'll help, but with the way my athletics have been going,
Yeah. What does a 15 do?
You bash against the door and bounce off of it.
We're gonna have a problem here. First shot.
can I like make little sets? Is the snow like thick enough that I can make like little sets of stairs to try and climb up on top of it? The snow.
You can sure try, but the minute that you make it, more snow falls on top of it, piling, erasing your hard work. And before long, Micah, you see Naomi's head getting covered in snow and disappearing the line. It's waist deep.
No. So there's a fence around this whole thing?
There is. You notice Tara just looking up in the sky.
Can you fly out of here over the side?
Stuck.
What do you mean you're stuck?
Wings. Stuck.
Not understanding, Micah is going to bamf out his own wings and try to rise up in the air.
And you rise up into the air, Micah. You see Tara, Naomi, Lyra, Arl, Gulith, Davis, Stoneface, all of them down there. And Thrain is digging down. We go to you, Thrain, as you're digging. And digging down. Almost having to remove the snow and fight it as you keep shoveling in the dirt, shoveling out the dirt and stone. And you hit a wooden casket.
Kind of sits there in like disbelief that there's a casket down here. He was hoping not to find anything. And then he takes his pickaxe out and with one slam into it and uses it to pry the casket open.
Okay. Stoneface looks over at you and without a word, he'll give you assistance if you wish.
I mean, doing the only thing my character knows how to do.
You crack open the casket. And inside are the skeletal remains of a dwarf.
Is there anything else besides the skeleton in there? Is there like any tattered clothes or potentially effects. Like I'm looking at what I have on my person, and I'm trying to see if there's anything that resembles that in the casket.
The clothes are but dust, and even the skeleton itself is so brittle that as you move it around, parts of it just crumble away from age. The only thing in there that has not been ravaged by time is a pendant with an eye symbol and a red gem in the middle of it.
Ooh, boy. He'll grab it and just hold it in his left hand, looking at it.
The red aura surrounds you, Thrain, and you see the hand form into the visage of a dwarf. With a sorrowful look, it's hard to make out any detailed features. Puts a hand on your shoulder and then disappears. You feel the touch for but a brief moment. Micah, as you're looking down and seeing this, you see up in the sky the wings of a white bird? It's a figure, but you can't see them. They're cloaked. The sun is casting this overhead shadow. Can't see any features. And the wings cause feathers to fall on the ground. And those feathers splay out into snow that is falling all across.
Um, I'm going to continue rising up and yell out, "Can you stop? We're going to be buried down here."
No matter how much you rise up, you seem to never meet the figure from face to face. You never get closer, and you don't get farther away. And it doesn't look like the figure is moving in your view.
I
And
never get a better view. It's vaguely a bird, but I can't really tell.
you can see hands, you can see like the shape of a body. It does have a humanoid figure with wings. And as you yell that out, you hear the voice say something to you. And you have a hard time hearing their voice. You hear the words, but not the sound. resonates in your heart, Micah. And it says to you, it has been a long time. Glad to see you're doing well. Take care and take heart. I love you all very dearly. And at the end of the sentence, the blizzard rages. And Micah, you get pushed back to the ground. Falling in the snow itself as the blizzard takes hold. We see the graves stones disappear in the blankets. The manor goes white. And so do we, as we fade to white. Thank you all for playing. I hope you enjoyed this mindfuck.